This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about.
Get real.
No. Y'all,
This
just
is
stop.
a sham.
It's finally here. Drum roll. Welcome to DBL. How y'all doing?
I feel really good,
Good.
but a little bit, what do you call me, Murphy Brown-like?
Yes.
I said
it's a very Murphy Brown.
We're
look.
both in the office today.
I think you look great.
We're office wear. I like it.
All right, well, keep it going.
Thank
Everybody's
you.
got their look. Let's
Thank
talk some
you.
Taylor Swift because we haven't talked about her in a while. Taylor Swift stepped out last night to support her friend Emma Stone at the New York premiere of her new film, Poor Things.
How pretty.
She's stunned in all black with her signature red lip. Ooh, I really like that.
Me too.
All eyes have been on Taylor this year, and ears and everything else, because with her relationship with football star Travis Kelce, people are calling him the first, quote, real man Taylor has been with. Dang. Most fans support Taylor stepping away from her type after briefly dating musician Matt Healy and then after breaking up with Joe Alwyn. People are also calling Travis Kelce a, quote, golden retriever boyfriend, meaning he is sweet, laid back, devoted, and apparently walks on four legs. I don't know how I feel about somebody being referred to as a golden retriever boyfriend. Now, I do love a golden retriever.
They're number one.
They're very loyal.
They're number one, golden retrievers.
But to call her man
it's
that,
not a compliment.
It is. It
I
actually
feel like
is.
Tori
is
calls herself
not.
a golden
Yeah.
retriever all the time.
Yeah, it's a type of personality. They're very much like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, you want to go play in the park? You want to go get a ball? And so what's interesting, we actually have a photo of what Travis Kelce, I think would look like as a golden retriever.
okay, now y'all just,
I don't. We
what
don't
is
need that.
happening?
Okay, so off
But it's like,
What is seriously
this
happening?
is unnecessary.
That's
but
not even right.
It's not even fit well. But I will say that Andy in Parks and Rec, Ken in Barbie, Jake Peralta in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Joey from Friends, all these are the golden retriever boys. And it does separate her from the, I'm John Mayer and I need help and I'm Joe Alwyn and I have feelings. And he's more like, let's go.
But see, it's just so interesting to
I
me
like it.
because, you know, part of, you know, the evolvement of the male perspective, the general male perspective, is to acknowledge your feelings, to be vulnerable, to not be afraid to cry. But your reenactment right there is what a lot of guys are scared of, is that feeling of just like, I'll be mocked if I really show who I am. I think Joe Alwyn, through his art and through how he lives his life, is living his authentic self, which is a buzzword that the Buzzword Club loves. But that same Buzzword Club apparently is using terms like golden retriever, which inherently means you're dumb. Inherently means it does.
I don't think it means you're dumb.
It's like you're friendly but not threatening, like you're not that smart.
Tori's kind of nodding and agreeing.
It does have a sense of that you're like, you're not deep.
Yes, you're
not
harmless
deep.
dumb.
Surface
Yes.
level.
Surface level.
Happy,
That's
go
right.
lucky vibe.
Right. And also just like not as dark, but I see what you're saying, that
Right.
the emo dude has something for someone. But I just think Taylor is more of a golden retriever personality in terms of she likes the publicity and she likes the idea of being in the spotlight more than, let's say,
If
a
I
Joe
came
Alwyn.
on this panel right now, Kabi, and I said the only real men are the guys that play football, would I survive the rest of the half hour? Like the fact that like that is being said and touted in the same circles in which I felt like were justified in advocating for guys that may not present as traditionally masculine and showing us that masculinity is who you are and how you live your life and your character. But then like as soon as Kelce comes around, now all of a sudden Joe Alwyn isn't enough because he's
also, I don't like the idea of someone's partner being likened to an animal. And I love dogs, but I think dogs are dogs and people are people. And when you're saying it, it is very dismissive. It's almost like, you know, oh, my boyfriend's like a golden retriever boyfriend, like he is waiting for you to, like he depends on you for his lifeline.
You're his
Like,
sun and his moon.
It's very, I would not, yeah. I mean,
Steph, what do you think?
I think I have less of a problem with the golden retriever comment because I think it can be endearing. But for me, I feel for her previous exes because, let's be honest, Taylor saw something, whatever it was, in that particular moment, as we all do with our previous partners, in those people. And I don't like the demasculinity of those people. I think that's really rude and really offensive. So do I think that he is great for Taylor? Absolutely. Do I think that because he plays football, he's, you know, maybe a bit more rugged, he's a bit more rough and ready? Possibly, yeah. But that doesn't make him a real man and everyone else isn't.
I think really quick we should just separate golden retriever from the real man thing. Golden retriever just means he likes the publicity and Joe Alwyn didn't. I don't think that means one is a real man.
So golden retrievers like publicity?
Yeah, they like.
I feel
like this is a stretch.
I like it.
I think the golden retriever is like, if you think about, you throw a ball and they bring it back. The idea they're wagging the tail when you come in the door, they're sad when you leave.
Happy all the time.
They're just enjoying
it's just
other
like
people.
they're one-dimensional characters and there's no depth to them, and I think that is insulting. If I said you're one-dimensional, Steph, that would not be a compliment.
I think it's a compliment. If you call me a golden retriever to my face,
Tori
I'd be
loves
like,
it.
I like it.
They're
They're
well,
service
we don't have
dogs.
to talk about that offline because
I'm fine with it. I'm fine.
I'm like, no, I think, Al, you're absolutely right. If you came in and said something to the effect of, this is who Travis Kelce is, which makes him a real man, we would be on you for the entire hour of the show, or in this case, a half hour.
Right.
But there's something
after
about
the show,
it.
So
right.
it would be technically an
I
hour.
would be calling you,
Yes.
still having the conversation about it. But yeah, I do think that at this point, it's just a situation where this is a woman who seemingly is in a relationship with someone who respects her, treats her well, and meets her halfway. And he also not only is somebody who's just showing up to her to be with her, he's also somebody who clearly can be a provider and someone who's emotionally supportive. So I think that just shows that you can find partnership even when you've had failed relationships. I don't know if we need to liken that person to a dog, but turns out there's other stars in this world, and they looked amazing at another premiere last night. This one in LA, the stars stepped out in the purple carpet for the Color Purple premiere. Steph, tell us all about the looks.
Well, first of all, look at that picture right there. They all look stunning, don't they? Gorgeous.
I love the yellow pants.
So obviously a lot of the stars were wearing purple in honor of the film, including the Queen, Oprah herself. Look at her.
She looks great.
What a woman. Look at
She
that.
looks great.
Oh, just stunning. And then we've got the gorgeous Ciara wearing all white, showing off her baby bump, which she adorned with a bit of gold leaf. I love that. I think it's so beautiful. And then we've got Tyler Perry really leaning into the purple with a bright suit and a lighter purple shirt.
I want to try and pull that off.
I think you totally could wear that, Al.
I love that.
And then we've got Alicia Keys wearing a semi-sheer dress with a really fun pattern. I mean, literally everyone looks astounding.
Wow.
And then we've got Angela Bassett sparkling in a glittery dark purple dress.
That's my favorite.
I feel like no one didn't turn up to this, seriously. And then we've got Niecy Nash having lots of fun in her purple outfit with all the fed. I love a good feather.
Is that the thing that similar to what I wore in Vegas? Remember?
I love it. The feathers,
I wore a
the
cheaper
shimmery,
version.
the shimmery, the shimmery jumpsuit.
I wonder who designed that.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then we've got Tara G.P. Henson looking glam in this black and white gown. It's giving very Cardi B. Remember remember when Cardi B wore something similar?
Yeah, I wonder if it's the
everyone was
same designer,
moaning.
yeah.
But I think it's gorgeous, just stunning. And those diamonds are hard to miss. So I'm here for it.
Ooh, and also purple is the color of royalty, and Color Purple has been such a significant cultural moment. The idea that this is now being brought back in this way, new characters, fresh content, it's a moment. It's a moment for the culture.
Yeah, as somebody that grew up with this movie, you know, it's going to be weird for me because it's hard to watch something you associate with your childhood and you're like, this is what it is, to then see it rebooted. But I'm anxious to see because it's a tough story to tell, but it's very watchable because it is what happened and it's hard to believe, but it was a lot of people's experience in this country and their lives.
Yeah.
So you need to watch it.
Well, we'll get to the theaters. We'll be right back.
We're Live. Have either of you guys seen The Color Purple?
Can I tell you a story about Color Purple?
It's long. It's like 4 hours.
Do you want to know something crazy? Spielberg directed it. It's incredibly important in terms of our pop culture zeitgeist. But when he put it on the poster, Whoopi Goldberg, all these people were in it, and he put on all these stars' names on the poster. And Oprah wasn't Oprah yet, and she was in it. And she said to him, "Hey, Steven, I just got this job as a talk show host from Baltimore," and she was moving to Chicago. "I think I might be like a big deal. I think you might want to put me on the poster." And he's like, "You're good. No one knows you." So the original Color Purple left off Oprah Winfrey as on the poster as someone credited, and it's very valuable because of how ridiculous that was, right?
It's probably hard to find.
It is hard because immediately when she went to Chicago, became a huge hit, he quickly put Oprah Winfrey's name on the poster.
She was in Chicago.
That's right.
When she got cast. Yeah.
And was like, "I think it's going to be a big deal."
Yeah.
And he's like,
she got big in Chicago, right?
So
she's big in Baltimore.
Chicago AM. That's the first part of the story. She was on Chicago AM, which was a daytime talk show, and Quincy Jones was in town because he was defending a suit against Michael Jackson, who somebody said that Billie Jean was their lover, not Michael's. So he was in town, saw Oprah on television, and that's when he said, "I think we found Celie." No. Yeah. So then she gets seeing her on TV, Chicago AM. So then she gets this script, and it's called Windsong, and she had read Color Purple like 5 times, so she knew it was Color Purple, and so
was it a fake title?
Yes.
Welcome back. It seems that Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' exes are reportedly dating, and somehow this is causing some major tension. So according to a source, Amy is livid after news broke that her ex-husband is reportedly dating TJ's ex-wife. She feels that her ex is trying to steal her thunder from her podcast premiere with the timing of the alleged romance. I think the time is suspicious, and I think it is brilliant.
Yeah.
Amy and TJ posted this PDA picture on Instagram with a Bible verse that says, "No weapons formed against me shall prosper."
What did I say? Narcissist.
Yeah, I'll give you a Tory.
Narcissist all the way, both of them. And then to use the Bible, the Word of God, to be like, bye, and try to cancel you, absolutely bad look all the way around. I am over these two.
I understand,
Sorry.
but I'm going to ask and just play devil's advocate
Appreciate
here, because they seem to really be standing on business when it comes to, we had already filed for divorce. Other people didn't know about it. They talked about wanting to break the news to their children without being like, and by the way, my new partner is this person that you've known for the past X amount of years as my colleague. So their stance is that they were outed by this publication, although they had done nothing wrong. They're saying they are not, there was no infidelity involved. So if that is true, and their biggest mistake was not making the disclosure to work,
right,
and then it being outed and blown up, wouldn't it seem as though when they're trying to get their lives back on track based on a big mistake, very consequential, that if there's another launch from the same publication coming after them, that wouldn't you think that you're being targeted?
No, I think it's a publication looking for tabloid stories.
Right, but to do it like that.
Like
so when
right
he's
after.
saying like, no weapons formed against me shall prosper is a very popular for people who feel like they're unjustly being come for.
Right, right.
So it's the idea that I'm being covered regardless of your attacks against me. So do you feel like if that's the truth, then they have a right to feel that way?
No, I think they gave up that right when they decided to sort of, in my opinion, annihilate both of their families. Now, whether or not they divorced and they said they did, I'm going to take them at their word. What they did was narcissistic in the first place, and then to be mad about someone else taking your publicity seems outrageously a cherry on the top for me. It just seems way too much for me. And at some point, stay quiet if you don't want to have all the bad press.
I think that's what they should have done. I think they should be aligning, saying, you know, we're really happy for them. We've all found our forever person. We've all moved on. I think that should be the storyline.
Right.
I think it makes them look incredibly selfish. It makes them look very insecure. And I think it shows that, I mean, obviously, I was all for yesterday, go their podcast, they need to have some earnings, like they've lost their income, and I support that fully. And I think you can meet someone and move on in life, that's fine. But I think to say this and use a Bible verse, I just think it's so below the belt. I think
especially don't covet your neighbor's wife. Isn't that one of those commandments?
I don't know. Probably.
Isn't that one of them?
I'll just say this as somebody that's divorced. When you're really done in a relationship and you guys have settled everything.
You don't care.
It's not even that I don't care. I was happy for my ex-wife. I love her new husband. I think he's great. It's just like if you guys are really done with each other, you wouldn't be doing all this. She wouldn't even notice.
Well, no, you'd be
And bringing the
happy for
energy.
them. You'd be happy for them. Like, you know what? It might not be the stereotypical normal thing, but you know what? If they're happy and we're happy, it all worked out okay, and I support them. Get them on the podcast. Let's do a foursome. I think it would
Good
do
idea.
really well.
I think
that's
that should join the Real Housewives of New York. Coming up on DBL, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Danielle Cabral is throwing shade at people who use Ozempic. We're talking about it next. Welcome back. More Real Housewives are speaking out about Ozempic. During an interview, Real Housewives of New Jersey star Danielle Cabral criticized people who use Ozempic for weight loss. Watch.
Can I tell you something? I was with somebody today, a very dear friend of mine, who actually needs it for medical reasons and cannot get it because of this stupid behavior. So I'm not saying you're on.
No, it's okay. But what I know, by the way, I
but
appreciate
she
that.
can't get it. She can't get it.
Well,
so,
this is what I know about it because
run a treadmill.
Sitting next to her is her co-star, Jennifer Fessler, who has been open about Ozempic providing her relief after struggling with her weight and relationship with food her entire life. Okay.
Can you just tell us a little background? Do these two like each
I was
other?
gonna say, are they friends?
They've never really had an issue between the two of them.
Okay.
But Jennifer Fessler kind of came on as a friend of, and Danielle Cabral was kind of brought on as a new Real Housewife, who people think is the new generation of Teresa Giudice. So I've never seen them have issues before, but Jennifer Fessler was very open. She was like one of the first people to be open about the fact that she was using Ozempic. What I don't necessarily like, because I've seen this a few different ways, is women who, I feel like there are some women, and I'm not saying that it's Danielle Cabral, but some women who were already smaller or thinner feel like they're being encroached on in some way by women who are using Ozempic because they feel like it's a cheat code. And to me, I'm like, if you're naturally thin, like you didn't do anything to get there. And then also people who have decided to work out feel some type of way about people using this product.
Yeah, I mean, that was going to be my question as a novice, Steph, is just like, do you think that this is just really the anger coming out of her, that one of the major barriers of weight shaming her competition, if anybody came at her, she'd be like, whatever, you're fat. Now that they don't have that, I felt like the imaginary friend that can't get it, that sounded like it was very personal to her.
Well, no, it sounded very personal. I think she wouldn't have gone that hard and that strong if she didn't believe it, I don't think. Because, like, if Erica said they have no issue, what would be the reason to put her under fire like that? It's so publicly, and if they didn't have an issue before, they probably will do now.
Right.
So, yeah, I just think obviously everything is personal choice, and I don't understand why. I think if you don't want to do it or you don't condone it, that's fine, but don't shame the people that do.
Can I say something, though? If you worked really hard by like working out and eating well, and then someone comes in and gets Ozempic and loses it really fast, isn't there a natural sense of like you cheated in some way?
No,
not for me.
Okay, I'm just that person. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just me. Okay.
I think that's a stance that clearly some people have.
People
and it
clearly
doesn't make you
feel
a
that way.
monster. It's just like I
did
just
it the
be
hard
focused
way.
on, but
You did it the easy way.
People feel that way about plastic surgery and all sorts of things.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think if that's your bag to compete with other people, then that's
It's not
just
my
your
bag. I just wanted to bring it up, and it's not my bag.
Carry that bag.
No bag.
Carry the bag.
I don't have the bag.
We will be right back.
Bag
There
lady.
is no bag. Okay.
Welcome back. We've got some great products from our friends at Morning Save. Check them out.
All right, Steph, what do you have for us today?
Hey Tori, hello DBL Nation. I am so excited to show you all of our deals today. As ever, they're fabulous. The holidays around the corner.
Yes.
So let's go shopping.
Yes.
Check this out. It's the Brilliant Diamonds 1/10 carat TW Diamond Halo Stud earring.
Hello.
This doorbuster deal includes one pair of gorgeous earrings in a gift box, and you will not get this low price anywhere else. But doorbuster deals, they are very popular, so in order for everyone to be able to get these earrings, we've got a limit. 3 per customer. Normally, this is $149. We've got a pair of diamond earrings for $20.
Excuse me?
$20. That's saving 87%. Next up, we've got the Crabtree and Evelyn 5-piece hand cream set.
Lovely.
This deal includes 5 hand creams that provide pocket-sized pampering without that greasy feeling. So normally this is $50.
Okay.
But we've got a 5-piece set for just $10. That's saving 80%. Next up, we have got the Philips Sonicare Diamond Clean Rechargeable Toothbrush with an app.
Whoa.
So this still includes 1 toothbrush, 1 travel case, and 1 glass charger, and 1 charger base.
Nice.
So normally these are $270, but we've got it for just $79.99.
Nice.
That's saving 70%. Now check out this, Tori. We all love a bouncy blowout. This
Yes,
is the
we
way to do it with the Cortex Beauty Infrared Professional Blowout Brush.
Cute.
So this deal includes 1 blowout brush. So normally it's $260.
Never
Pretty
mind.
pricey.
Never mind.
We've got it for $34. That's saving 87%.
Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices, or you can even scan the QR code on screen. It will take you directly to these products on Morning Save's website. Thank you so much, Steph.
Okay, so before we go, we have to show the now and then pictures of 90s fitness star Denise Austin. You remember her?
Oh, yeah. I
She
remember
posted
that
on
hedge.
Instagram. She's 66 years old and posed on the beach in the same red high-cut swimsuit from 3 decades ago.
Denise.
Wow.
Get it, girl.
Wow.
I don't even care how you got it. DBL is new every day. We'll see you same
Shout out.
time, same place tomorrow.
I bow down.
She looks